Hello YouTube world, my name is Lizzie, and this is my band review vlog. I decided to start this vlog because I hadn't really seen much on YouTube as far as band review vlog channels. I know there's channels where people have talked about bands and interviewed bands, but I've never really seen anything so much as people reviewing new albums and bands that come out. So I decided to start my own channel. So I decided to do my first video, one of my favorite bands, which is Sleeping With Sirens. They just released an album June 4th, entitled Feel, what it looks like. And for those of you who don't know who they are, they're kind of a post-hardcore type band. For those of you who do know who they are, if you bought this album with the intention that it was going to be like Eyes and Let's Cheer to This, you were probably fairly disappointed. Those albums are great. This album is not like that. This one's a little bit more poppy. Lots of screaming in it, so if that's kind of your thing, probably weren't liking it as much. But I personally love it. I think it's great. So I'm going to go through and review song by song the album, what I like, what I didn't maybe. So here we go. The first song is Feel. This is kind of a new life, starting over type of song. It kind of leads way for the rest of the album. Obviously, it shares the same title. It's kind of, I guess, their way of saying, I've been through this hard stuff, but, now I'm able to get over that and start my life and be the person I want, feel the way I want to feel. That's kind of how the song. There's Here We Go, which is kind of a, don't let opportunity pass you by type of song. Take these chances while you have them. Then there's Free Now, which is also kind of the same feeling as Feel. It's a very letting go of your past song, and shit happens, but you gotta let it go and move on and live your life. Very good song for that. And then there's Alone, which is about not wanting to die alone. Literally says that. Kind of getting over your past issues as well, and things that you've had to deal with, and just moving on with your life so that you can be with the person you love, and so that you're not alone in life. Stop pushing people away. Song. Take You There, kind of a little bit of a love song, features Shaylee, used to be the lead singer of Mice and Men. That was awesome. And that's not my favorite song on the album. It's a little bit repetitive, so they're kind of short. Yeah, so it's a good song. Shaylee's got a great voice. They match well together. Just not my favorite song on the album. There's Best There Ever Was. Leads definitely well into the rest of the album. It's a very badass song, very like, yeah, I'm the best there ever was. I'm a badass. And then there's Low, which is kind of about, seems like it's about a bit of a rocky relationship, not necessarily with someone you're romantically involved with, but just someone or something that makes you feel bad about yourself, makes you feel low when you kind of standing up and saying, I care about you, I love you, I want you to be my life, but not if you're gonna make me feel like this, which I think is awesome. And it's not really the first single off their album, but it was, I believe, the first song that they leaked off the album, so some of you may have heard of. Oh, and forgot to mention Ola. They do have a music video for Alone, so check that out. It's awesome. Kind of weird, but I liked it. Congratulations, which is my favorite song probably on the album. It's featuring Maddie from Memphis Mayfire. It's another I'm a badass, we're badasses, don't get in our way song. And if you like songs They're fun to rock out to. You can also kind of like dance, sing along well too. That's definitely a really good one for that. Makes you kind of pumped up, feel like makes you kind of feel like a badass, I guess. You listen to it, it's really cool. I like it. It's my favorite. Deja Vu, which is sexy. It's a song about sex. Let's be honest. And it's good. I like it. It's another fun kind of dance to it a little bit song. Still on naughty. It's good. I like it. So, sexy. And then there's these things I've done, which is another emotional one. It's kind of about apologizing to someone that you love for, you know, the shitty things you've done, and kind of trying to keep it together with the person that you're with. Kind of admitting that you've been a shitty person. Pretty much what I'm talking about. And there's sorry, which is kind of along the same lines of apologizing to someone for the crappy things that you've done. It's another one of my favorites. It's definitely emotional, like emotional singing along to it. And, it's kind of one of those where it's a little like last minute, like begging this person to stay with you emotional song. It makes you feel emotional. You can tell a lot of heart in that one. And then there's Satellites, which is kind of a song, definitely a song that's very much kind of about what's going on in the world, the way the world has become, the way we kind of rely on, I guess, media for, life, and, the fact that it's kind of like everyone's just sitting around waiting for bad things to happen, and something bad happens and everybody uprises instead of for a moment and then it goes away. It's kind of how I feel about the song, instead of people, I guess, rising to make things better all the time, and also kind of, about how a lot of, I guess, society has kind of gotten to this thing of we wait for everyone else to fix the problems instead of just doing it ourselves. Like it says, we're waiting for a fall, and on the radio they're calling on satellites like they're going to save us all. To me, that's like saying, like I said, it's like we're waiting for other people to fix our issues. Like we're just, instead of fixing things ourselves, we're just waiting for someone to save us. And kind of that, like we have to do it ourselves type of jam. So yeah, but as far as the album, I give it probably 10 out of 10. I like it. But yeah, so my first video, so don't judge too harshly, please. But yeah, so comments, likes. I'll make more videos if you subscribe. And yeah, feel free to leave comments of bands you'd like me to review, any new albums that have come out. And yeah, bye.